G'day guys, it's Bruno here, and in this quick video I'm going to show you how to kill Diablo in Diablo 1. So this is a character I put together and I'm about approximately 3 hours in and we're at Diablo, because Diablo 1, it's a relatively short game. You can see here I'm at level 24, and basically what I've done with this build, I'm using the Rogue class. Rogue is a bow class, like an archer. And what you want to do when you're using Rogue, the best strategy is to simply just pump all of your stats into dexterity. Literally all of your stats. The only reason to not put any stats into dexterity is if you need some strength requirement to use some gear. So for example, I've put in approximately 10 base points into strength, I think, just to utilize just to get my 35 required strength for my chest piece, and that's it. And so this build it's been absolutely destroying all content. I have no doubt will destroy Diablo as well. So my bow here is a great bow of the stars, which I picked up from Griswold, who is the blacksmith. Gives me plus 11 to all attributes. I top that off with another ring of the heavens, which gives me another 14 to all attributes. So I'm getting 25 plus to all attributes, which really helps across the board. This one I just found going down through hell. I've got this one from a quest which you get on level 4, so really early in the game. The reason I'm using this is simply just for the resist all, get 10% all resist, which is fantastic. On top of this helmet I got on level 15, which is one level before, which gives us resist all plus 50%, which is absolutely huge, which, as you can see, brings my total resist across the board to 60%, which is fantastic. The other stats don't really matter too much. My chest is great, gives me some hit points, and about 50 armor, which is fantastic for a rogue. I'm getting amulet just with dexterity. And other than that, yeah, I'm on level 24, pumped every single stat into dex with the exception of a few for strength. And that is the build, and this build has been absolutely destroying Diablo. Now, when you get down to level 16 of Diablo, what you'll see, looking at the mini-map, is it's always broken down into, it's exactly the same every time you reach level 16. There's 4 sections to the map. So you can see the top part, I've cleared that quadrant already. You just need to pull a couple levers here, which will open up this quadrant. Then you go in here, you pull the lever in the middle of this spiral, which will then open up this quadrant. Then there's 2 levers here to open up, and that opens up the doorway to Diablo, which is down here in the bottom right. So let's go and find him now, and I'll show you how to do it safely as well. Even though this character could probably just go in and kill him, I'll show you how to do it safely. The best way to do it is to kind of approach slowly, and so you get the monsters out separately. So you can see here I'm pulling out the knights separately, pulling out the advocates separately as well. And so basically the idea is to try and get Diablo on his own. So you kind of just creep forward, and get them out, because if you can get Diablo by himself, then it just makes the fight incredibly easy, particularly when you've got a build like this. And this build is very straightforward. So here he is, here he comes. So he's going to come out now, and we'll finish off this knight. And basically with this build, because I've just pumped everything into dexterity, look at this. He just gets absolutely destroyed by this bow. This is probably the best build I've ever done, to be honest. Like, just to be able to stun lock him like this, it's probably best if we just get close so he can't really do anything. And what do you know? He's gone. I think I used, what, 1 potion, maybe 2. And there we go, leveled up as well to level 25. And that is how you kill Diablo on Diablo 1. If you guys want to see more content on Diablo in terms of, you know, just a bit more of a guide, in-depth guide, how to play it, a bit of a walkthrough, tips and tricks, by all means, let me know, because I started playing this game as it first came out, way back in the 90s. And it's, to me personally, this game is still the best of the Diablo franchise when it comes to the atmosphere. The atmosphere is the darkest, it's the bloodiest, it's very hell-like. The storyline is the best in my opinion. It's simple, it's just beautiful. You start at the top at Tristram and you just go down, start at the church, and you delve deeper, deeper, deeper down to the depths of hell, learning more about Diablo as you go down. and you end up killing him, and you can really feel your build get stronger and stronger as you progress. The first couple levels of Diablo are actually the hardest because you have nothing. And it makes it quite tricky. But once you get through the first couple levels, and you've got your first couple town portals, and you've got some health flasks, then you're all good to go. And you can really feel the progression. So this game is absolutely amazing, and while you're waiting for Diablo 4, I highly recommend that you jump into Diablo 1 and give it a shot. And if you're after some more of this content and more information about Diablo 1, subscribe and follow and comment and let me know, and we'll take it from there.